So I was sharing with Don what I was going through emotionally lately, and he really resonated with it. And I thought, we all go through this. So why don't I just talk about it, and people can feel maybe more comfortable and more accepting, because the way through any fear or any time of emotional confusion, chaos, or just stuff coming up. And the way through that is, through gratitude, acceptance, and allowance. But before we can get there, we have to really look at it and examine what is going on. What are our feelings telling us? And so I started to delve into that with Don, and he was relating, and it was really beautiful. It was very helpful. And I thought, maybe this is the podcast, because we all go through this. And this podcast is going to be on feelings of betrayal, basically, where you have certain hopes, expectations about people that you feel are your friends or supportive. And then you find out that really in examining it, you just weren't looking at the red flags. You weren't really taking the time out to create something different, but just kind of got caught up in the dynamic of it. And in the end, you feel disappointed, disillusioned, and betrayed. I realized, when I felt betrayed, I went right into, I felt revenge, and I hadn't felt that in a really long time. And people don't talk about that much. It is a human emotion. And I thought, well, what is revenge really about? Mm-hmm. And it's about deep hurt. I haven't felt that in so long, because the hurt, the disappointment has to be deep enough for me to feel like I need to balance the scales. We think about what we would have said had we not been in a place where we were just like either surprised or thinking that the conversation was going to go in whatever it is. We have all our comebacks after the fact in our heads. And that to me is like trying to balance the scales. We're trying to somehow correct it, make it right, because it feels so bad. And in the end, I just have to be able to sit through this and just know that it's not anything I did. It's not mine. That all I have to do is love myself, and I don't have to take it on. And I'm sharing this with you because even someone like a psychotherapist like I am, I fell into it, and it'd been a long, long, long time. Absolutely. Yes. And they're not meant for you to teach somebody else necessarily. They have to learn whatever they're going to learn.
Yes.
I'm not responsible for fixing anyone, because no one's broken. But I am responsible for looking at myself, because it's an opportunity for me. It's all just for the mill, they say, or it's, it's all an opportunity, like you said, to choose to learn from it and grow from it in a kinder, gentler way, and to love. It's an opportunity for us to love ourselves through it, rather than to beat up ourselves through it. And